The Morning Pittsburgh Sports Report, Reds Pirates edition with Guy Junker. I'm Ken Laird. Good Monday morning to you here at TribLive.com. 1 out of 3 for the Pirates. Could have been worse. Could have been a whole lot better, Guy. Kind of what we both felt going in, though, that Burnett, it didn't take a genius to figure out Burnett was their best chance to win a game in the series. Friday and Saturday were swing games, and turned out to be Reds victories.
Yeah, Friday's game, not winnable. You can't get 4 hits. Sometimes you tip your cap to the other pitcher. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it's not. But Saturday night, they could have won. For the season, they're 6-6 with the Reds, Ken. They scored. The runs were split over the weekend. I mean, they certainly held their own against them. I don't think it was a disaster by any stretch of the imagination. There are some positives. The 15 hits on Sunday. McCutchen getting back on the home run track. McDonald actually pitching pretty well. I mean, that early error didn't help him. He gets out of that first inning. Right. He might have had a really good game. So I think there's some certainly some positives in there. Now they come home. They have, I think, 32 of them. They got left about 55 games, and I think 32 of them are at home. They have the best home record in all of baseball, so certainly the opportunity is there. It's a nice 11-game stretch. Now, the Reds have to go on the road for the next week, although they've won 9 games in a row on the road, so something has to slow them down. What they're doing is just baseball and mathematically irregular. It can't continue forever. Well,
they've put a record together that will make it tough to win this division with shy of 95 wins, you would think, the way it's going, and they're going to get Votto and Phillips back, so I'm sure from their perspective they feel pretty good about it. I think on paper they're a better team, a little bit better rotation. It's close, a little bit better bullpen. Maybe with the loss of Lincoln, at least for the short term, their lineup is really good, and obviously Votto's not a part of it, but the intimidation factor of the series, Chapman plunking McCutchen, I'm not sure that really was a plus on the Reds column. Even though the Pirates didn't retaliate, I think that's going to help fuel them. And I think they came out of it looking classy. They took the high road. It's in the back of their minds. I just have a feeling that's going to be a turning point of this season. That even though they lost 2 out of 3, Guy, they come home and that will not be forgotten.
Oh, I think it showed a lot of professionalism, and I wanted my blood too. I mean, I know it was everybody everywhere you went this weekend, especially Saturday before Saturday night's game. That's all people were talking about. And yeah, I wanted the first batter Saturday night to be hitting the side of the ear. But you look at a guy like McCutchen. I mean, if you're testing these guys, and they were in a pennant race for a while last year, now they've extended it into an extra month this year. They didn't get rattled by all of this. McCutchen had kind of a quiet series till he homered yesterday. I was glad to see that happened. But, they were angry. They handled it well. My favorite play of the weekend is Jarrett Hughes with the push on Navarro as he's running to first base.
That'll teach him.
When Votto comes back, let's just hope that, they throw and break his wrist in the last homestand of the season. No, but I think the fact that they came back, 1-1 game, stayed professional. I want some retribution. I think they all do, and I think there's a time and a place for it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that came out of the series for me is Brian Gorman's the jag-off of the week. What a lousy umpiring job he did.
I think he also reffed the Pitt, West Virginia game of 2008.
That's right.
All right, Pirates home for the 11-game series. They get the Diamondbacks and also the Dodgers as a part of it. The Reds, as you pointed out, are on the road, but Milwaukee and the Cubs, Brewers were just swept. So the series, it looks like, for now, since he's got the edge in ease of schedule. But we shall see. A lot of season left, 50-plus games still. We'll be on it. Trib Live Radio and TribLive.com.